Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold and leave the empty hole. And way down south by the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass waves, the eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole and the alligators and the gar. Progress came and took its toll in the name of flood control.
Good morning, SFIS. Happy Wednesday, y'all. I'm Nevaeh here at the beach with your daily bulletin. Our sports schedule this week. Today, the Lady Braves softball versus Pewaukee, Middle School Braves baseball versus St. Mike's. Tomorrow, Middle School Braves versus Cochiti. Braves and Lady Braves varsity baseball and softball invite, as well as our JV Lady Braves softball at Laguna. Café Scientifique. Come join us today for a massage cafe in the Humanities Commons Room after school. We will start with food at 4 p.m. and then have the presentation begin at 4:30 p.m. We will have the director of the SFCC massage program and one of her graduate students helping with the cafe. Thanks from Ms. Sala. SFIS Co-ed Soccer Club. We will have a meeting tomorrow, March 21st, to discuss our upcoming season, which starts next week. Please meet in Ms. Sala's classroom, MST 10, at the start of lunch. See you all then. Thanks from Sala. Do you like working with the team? Do you want to paint artwork on the walls of SFIS? Come join the SFIS Mural Club on Monday and Wednesday after school in room FPA 133. See you there.
Thank you, Nevaeh. Students, for anyone interested in performing at this year's Celebration of Arts, we are quickly filling up our program for the April 10th event. If you have already been confirmed as a performer, please look out for an email and rehearsal invite later this week. For those of you who still want to audition or put together a performance, please contact Mr. Bo Johnson by email ASAP. The theme for prom has been set. This year's theme is Night in Paris. Ticket sales will begin this week and next week, as well as the week we return from spring break. Tickets will cost $25 per person. Ms. Patrice Chavez will be emailing guidelines and guest forms for you through your SFIS online account. Don't wait until it's too late. Attention all current members of the Robotics Club. We will battle on March 23rd from 8 to 3 p.m. against any and all robots who dare to show their sensors in our Pueblo Pavilion. Mr. Smokey Trujillo will be staying after school until 5 p.m. so you can work on your programming and practice. Feel free to contact Mr. Smokey Trujillo for any questions. Seniors, on Friday, March 22nd, Summerwood College and Career Plaza is hosting FAFSA office hours from 4 to 6 in the Student Hub. Stop by with your parents and guardians to complete your FAFSA, from which you need to complete it to attend to a 4- or 2-year college or a certificate program next year. See the flyer or for info on what to bring, and please register on the College and Career Plaza website. See you there. Attention all seniors, we encourage you to attend the senior meeting and open house on March 22nd. And on to Maya and McFadden.
Hi everybody, I'm here with Erica McFadden, going to talk about her college. My first question for you is, where did you go to school and what degree did you get?
I did my undergrad at DePaul University, not to be confused with DePaul in Chicago, because that's a big basketball school, and I did not go there. DePaul is actually a really small liberal arts school in Indiana, and I got my Bachelor of Arts from there in anthropology and literature, and then I went to Montana State University and got my master's in Native American Studies.
My next question for you, what inspired you to apply to that school for your senior year?
I was actually determined not to go to DePaul because that's where my sister went to school. But my high school was really large. We had over 700 in my graduating class, most of whom ended up going to the state schools in Colorado. And I refused to go to school for 4 more years with people I had already been going to school with. So I was really lucky. My family took me around to visit a bunch of different schools. I only ended up applying to 3 schools, which is very different than my sister who had applied to like 15 schools. And DePaul was one, and I thought that I was going to be going to the University of Missouri. That was like my number one choice. And I went and sat in on an anthropology class. At the University of Missouri, people were balancing their checkbooks and sleeping and reading novels and just not very engaged. And then I went to DePaul and sat in on an anthropology class. And the professor was amazing, and it was a small class of like 10 students, and everybody was participating and engaged, and it made me feel really nerdy and excited, so I ended up going there, even though my sister was also there.
Next is, what was your favorite thing about your college?
DePaul was smaller than my high school, which meant that there was a lot more opportunities. So if you wanted to do something, you had the chance to try it, which was really nice. I was able to do things that I probably wouldn't have done at a larger school. I started our recycling program at the school, and then that got me an internship at the Peace and Justice Center, and the Peace and Justice Center got me in touch with a whole new group of students on the campus that I wouldn't have known otherwise. I was one of the first female pole vaulters for Division III, so don't get too excited, but for the Division III athletics that we were a part of, so I was able to do that. Because it was such a small school, they had a lot of different living options, and one year I got to do, we called them theme houses. You had to come up with a theme for your house, and then you could live in these really cool old Victorian-style houses, and our theme was the ethical living theme house. So once a semester we would cook a vegetarian meal for the campus, and every week we offered a free yoga class with one of the anthropology professors who would teach it. So it was just things like that you wouldn't have been able to do at a larger school.
That's cool. And last but not least, what is one favorite memory from college?
My favorite memory from college? I think there's so many that come to mind. One of the ones that I'm really proud of, I don't know if it's my favorite memory, but once I had started the recycling program and then got the internship at the Peace and Justice Center, I was in charge for my junior and senior year of organizing the Earth Day festivals that we had on campus. And so I got to find bands to play and work with the concert part of it, and then we would have pottery and recycling and planting flowers, and we had demonstrations of, there was one week where we had everybody, as they were walking into their classes, throw their recyclable bottles into like this bin that we had to just show how much could you recycle. And so that was cool that I got to be the one that organized all of that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Can't do it at a bigger school though, unless you're outgoing, which I'm not.
Well, thank you for answering my questions. If you have any questions for McFadden about her college, go visit her upstairs in Humanities.
The Native Education Forum is looking for students completing their junior year to attend their 5-day intensive summer program, where you'll be able to gain valuable knowledge in the university application process or research issues critical to Native American/Indigenous communities. For weather today, we'll have a high of 50 degrees with 6-mile-per-hour winds, 40% humidity, and a 10% chance of precipitation. Also, don't forget, teachers, to open up your Brave Connection slides.
Yo, what's up? It's Ray here. Sophomores and juniors, are you interested in having a career in the health field? Well, you can attend this summer's Health Careers program from June 10th to the 21st. To apply, you must have a 2.5 GPA and be fully vaccinated for COVID. Please scan the QR code to apply. For lunch today, we'll be having garbanzo stew, oven bread, fresh fruit, salad, and milk. And have an awesome week at SFIS.
Progress came and took its toll.